Namaste to all JVNs. Myself, Dr. Khushbu Verma, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University. Today we will discuss about the restriction digestion enzymes and how it is works, which is relates to the course Molecular Therapeutics Lab of program BTech FBT and BSc BT 9 trimester. What are the restriction enzymes? So restriction enzymes are DNA cutting enzymes. Each enzymes recognize one or a few target sequences and cut DNA at or near those sequences. Many restriction enzymes make staggered cuts producing ends with single stranded DNA overhangs. However, some produces blunt ends. DNA ligase is a DNA joining enzyme. If two pieces of DNA have matching ends, ligase can link them to form a single unbroken molecule of DNA. In DNA cloning, restriction enzymes and DNA ligase are used to insert genes and other pieces of DNA into plasmid. One question comes in our mind: how do you cut and paste DNA? In DNA cloning, researchers make many copies of a piece of DNA, such as a gene. In many cases, cloning involves inserting the gene into a piece of circular DNA called plasmid, which can be copied into bacteria. How can pieces of DNA from different sources, such as human gene or bacterial plasmid, be joined together to make a single DNA molecule? So, one common method is based on restriction enzymes and DNA ligases. A restriction enzyme is a DNA cutting enzyme that recognizes a specific site in DNA. Many restriction enzymes make staggered cuts. If two DNA molecules have matching ends, they can be joined by the enzyme DNA ligase, and DNA ligase seal the gap between the molecules, forming a single piece of DNA. Restriction enzymes and DNA ligase are often used to insert genes and other pieces of DNA into plasmid during DNA cloning. If we talk about the restriction enzymes, so restriction enzymes are found in bacteria and other prokaryotes. They recognize and bind to specific sequences of DNA called restriction sites. Each restriction enzyme recognizes just one or few restriction sites. When it finds its target sequence, a restriction enzyme will make a double-stranded cut in the DNA molecule. Typically, the cut is at or near the restriction site and occurs in a tidy, predictable pattern. It's thought that restriction enzymes evolved as a defense mechanism, allowing bacteria to chop up potentially harmful foreign DNA. As an example of how a DNA enzyme recognizes and cut a DNA sequence, let's consider EcoR1, a common restriction enzyme used in labs. When EcoR1 recognizes and cut its sites, it always does so in a very specific pattern that produces end with single stranded DNA overhangs. If another piece of DNA has matching overhangs, the overhangs can stick together by complementary base pairing. For this reason, enzymes that leave single-stranded overhangs are said to produce sticky ends. The sticky ends are helpful in cloning because they hold two pieces of DNA together so they can be linked by DNA ligase. Not all restriction enzymes produces sticky ends. Some are blunt cutters, which cut straight down the middle of a target sequence and leave no overhang. The restriction enzyme SMA1 is an example for a blunt cutter. Blunt-ended fragments can be joined to each other by DNA ligases. However, blunt-ended fragments are harder to ligate together because there are no single-stranded overhangs to hold the DNA molecule in position. If we talk about the DNA ligase, so if you have learned about DNA replication, you may already have met about the DNA ligase. In DNA replication, ligase job is to join together fragments of newly synthesized DNA to form a seamless strand. The ligase used in DNA cloning do basically the same thing. If two pieces of DNA have matching ends, DNA ligase can join them together to make an unbroken molecule. How does DNA ligase do this? Using ATP as an energy source, DNA ligase catalyzes a reaction which the phosphate group sticking of the 5' end of a DNA strand is linked to the hydroxyl group sticking of the 3rd end of the other. This reaction produces an intact sugar phosphate backbone. If we talk about some major enzymes of restriction, if we talk about the EcoR1, they produces sticky ends, HIND3 sticky ends, BAM-H1 sticky ends, SAL1 sticky ends produce, BAL1 blunt end produce, HAE third blunt end, SMA1 blunt end. These are some major restriction enzymes which are used in the DNA cloning methods. So this is the sum up of the practical. Thank you.